Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was good. It was very nice. That's a good game. Good try. Very close. Yeah, we're streaming. Yeah.
On your page?
Yes. Final match. Final match. Okay, I'm gonna.
또 한번 엉망 시킬래라고 붙인 거.
Oh, I would. Would you like water?
Okay. Thank you.
대충 이렇게 써 있어요. 이게 들어가도 없다니까. 밀려도 없어. 나무로 들어가는 게 조그맣게 조그맣게 들어가고 좀 피하고 들어가야 돼. 야, 이렇게 쳤으면 씨 없었네. 이거 그때 너 미스터였지? 이거 미스터. 이게 존나 중요한 부분이야. 일로 와.
그러니까 원래는
이게 존나 중요한 부분이야. 그러니까 이런 거는 아끼지 말고 톡톡으로 해야겠어. 그럼 여기 들어가야 되니까 저기서 탁 쏟아오는 말이야. 상당히 꽤 좋지. 퓨즈를 갖다가 톡 이런 식으로 해놔야 돼. 절대 잡으면 안 돼. 톡 쳐야 돼. 짧게. 톡 빼야 되는 거. 짧게 톡 들어가. 그렇지. 이렇게 되는 거야.
Don't start yet, okay? Wait till we go.
How long?
Don't start. Hello, everybody, and we're just about to start the final match of the Carom Cafe's first Scotch doubles tournament. Welcome, everybody. This stream is brought to you.
Okay.
The stream is brought to you by Predator Carom Cues, freecushioncues.com, and the Predator Arena billiard light. I'm very excited about this. This is the first time we've tried a Scotch doubles format here in New York. Everybody seems to love the format, so I think we're going to have more tournaments like this. We're happy to be getting out and playing again. Everybody's been cooped up due to the pandemic, so this type of format has been a lot of fun for everybody, and probably see more games like talks like this. And when we finally get out and play more, I think we'll start seeing more of these tournaments in this type of format. Maybe with different level of players, like A, B, and C, or with a pro player coaching amateurs, like a pro-am format. Could be very interesting. Players are starting they're just warming up, and start as soon as they're ready. Practice a little bit more before we start. Okay, we're here at the final match at Carom Cafe's first Scotch doubles 3-cushion tournament. And we've had 2 days of grueling matches, and now we're down to the final match. It's between Pena and Daniel Jeong on one team, and Kwon and Sang-Jin Lee on the other team. They're just lagging. Harry wins the lag, and it looks like Harry is going to break. And Harry is going to start. They're playing a match to 30 points.
Did you turn on mic 1 and 2?
Yes.
Okay.
And the opening break successful, and he misses a kiss and plays a good position for Daniel Jeong. Daniel Jeong is a local player, house player at Carom Cafe. Very, very enthusiastic, and very knowledgeable. But he needs to be tamed a little bit sometimes. He gets very excited. He gets kissed down on that shot. They go for the one. Testing. I see that. Yeah. Just doing an audio check. Check. Can you hear me? Check.
Put it on and off again.
Check. Check. I see the audio here. Shot by Eric. Check.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that. We have some audio difficulties. And in the meantime, points scored by Eric Sang-Jin. Harry's going to be playing a lot of position play to make sure his partner, who's much less experienced than him, but not inexperienced at all by any means. Will have an easier shot. Despite having a very good lead, Daniel Jeong misses the point. Now the score's tied at 2-2. Eric's going to play this short. Not short enough. But he's doing a good job of defending. He was Harry a very difficult shot. Harry's going to attempt cross table. That was a very difficult time. He doesn't have quite enough English or enough ball. But he returns to safety, which Sang-jin should now have a bank shot. Play the rails first. I think what he's going to do is he's going to try to go long, short, long. Run into the yellow. Choice. He's going maximum long. He can put it long enough. Surprised that he chose that direction. But sometimes the player feels it's able. Daniel Jeong is now going to try this short long. Long. This is the hit. Shot. He retreats the balls away from Harry's cue ball, but does leave a 5-cushion shot, which Harry needs to cut that white ball to the short long rail in order to avoid a kiss with the red, and he hits it too thin and runs into the red direction. So that was a successful attempt. Something off this red, force follows that actually works. So he does. He's got a force follow. He avoids the kiss. Let's see if there's enough English on this ball. Swirling, crazy, but it's too short. And all the English is in the follow. Starting the final match. I'm sure that I know these players, they'll start scoring a little bit better once they get comfortable. Try to nail the corner and go 3 rails. See if he does that. Perfectly avoids the kiss. That's the point. This one's very makeable. You can hit the yellow. Short, long, long. Hit around the third diamond. Comes a little short, and kind of leaves the same. They're kind of leaving each other the same position every single time. It looks like whoever's shooting previously to Harry is not going to take any chances. Harry's looking at a bank shot, looking to hit the white first. Nice position for his opponent. Daniel Jeong should have no excuses to miss this. It's really tough for Harry's the stronger player of the team, and there's a lot of pressure to score and leave his opponent a good lead. Daniel Jeong is very capable. Makes it a little bit lucky way, but that happens. In billiards, a lot of times you're playing with chances. Can't say you didn't get in the general direction. And now Harry will attempt to maybe play this 4 rails. Let's see if he goes directly or if he plays it 4. Directly, and he nails it. Yep. And again, he gives Daniel Jeong a very, very makeable shot. He'll play the outside of the red. And he does a great job. What a hit. Cross table. He's got to slice the white away from the red. If he makes it, it should leave Daniel very much around the table shot. And a little bit inside. It's very thin. Very difficult to avoid that red. And now they're 6-3. Eric's looking to play this shot off the white ball, maybe play 4 rails. You can also double the rail. All of those are pretty built in safety. They have to be very aggressive now at the beginning of the game. But there's a lot of natural safeties to wake up. I don't know who's the white ball, I'm sorry. He's looking at a bank shot. He's going to try to cover the top of the red. And let's see if he can. Spinning with some speed. Oh, he tried to hit it with speed and pick up beneath the yellow with speed. It's very shot. So now Daniel is looking to play a 4-rail shot. Very, very thin on this ball. Oh no, he's playing a 5-rail shot. And how do you hit it? Perfect. His job on the team is just to nail the shots that Harry feeds him. It's a run of 2. They've been very effective this whole tournament. He's going to play a ticky. Misses the getting back to the long rail. Otherwise, he probably would have made the shot. But then manages to leave Sang-jin a very challenging position. Anytime you're facing the balls in front of you, and certainly if they're in a line, it becomes very challenging. Those are the positions that you want to leave for your opponent, not for yourself. So Sang-jin is looking at playing this off of the yellow and going long, maybe 3 long rails. That's what he did, but he kind of drew it too much. And Sang-jin and Eric find themselves behind 3 to 8, and they have to be very careful because Harry's a scoring machine. I've seen him make a lot of points very quickly. And he's also defending, so if you notice, he's not going to leave. They're going to make sure they leave a very similar position. A lot of distance to the 2 balls and kind of just bank shots. Eric's now going to try three rails first, long, short, long. He's just looking at the angle. He's got to go deep in the corner. He's got to use a lot of English and hit around the 3rd diamond. Let's see if he makes it. Going to catch about a quarter of the yellow ball. Hits it perfectly. And they need that because they don't want Harry and Daniel to run away with a big lead. Ooh, just tickles the ball. And that's another 2 for 5. And let's see. As you can see, that after the first few innings, the players are getting a little bit better in tune with the table and getting their nerves calmed down. There were a few flyers and swinging at points, but it looks like they're starting to control the balls a little bit better. It's going to try to go really full and spin this in. Missed the red. So that's 5 points. Daniel Jeong is looking at a very thin hit on the red. If he can go 5 rails, he can, but that's very, very thin. Let's see if he can do that. Oh, it looks like, oh, he's going to double the rail, looks like. Yeah, he didn't want to go thin. He likes to hit fatter balls, so he elected to double the rail. And he leaves Sang-jin a sensitive drop-in shot with hardly any English, just control. Uses the speed to shorten it up. hits it perfectly. Let's see what he leaves Eric. Well, Eric's between the balls, so he's got choices. He can go for either side of the red. And I think he'll probably go off the left side. Yep. And let's see what he does with the red. Pushes the yellow into the corner, and Sangjin should have a very makeable shot. That's for 7. Now to avoid this kiss, he could play it short. Well, it looks like he's aiming at the wrong ball. It looks like he's aiming at the wrong ball. They've switched the balls around. Yep, Sangjin made a big mistake and they hit the wrong ball. So Harry's looking at some kind of cross table shot. Not really sure what he's looking at. Oh, but he looks like he's going to play a short angle. Very flat ball. Too much English. Too much English. Or too much follow. Very sensitive. Opens up the table. This is a very makeable shot. Eric should make this. Left side of the red, 3 rails. It's not a two-way line, so he has to make it 3 rails. Just gotta slice the red and miss the kiss, and he makes the point. He ties it up at 8. And let's hope they don't. Sangjin doesn't make the mistake again of hitting the wrong ball. He must see a shot off the red. I'm surprised he's not going off the right side of the yellow. I think that's a much easier shot. No kisses, no complications. No excuse for getting a bad hit on the ball anyway. So I'm going to try to go up the long rail and possibly play 3 or 4 rails, depending on how he feels about the hit. Totally mishits it and goes a little short. Okay, so tied at 8 apiece. Jeong is going to try to go 3 rails and avoid this kiss with the red, which he failed to do. And he leaves Eric and Sangjin with a very makeable shot, natural, with no kiss problems. So it's just a matter of rolling this in, very natural. Eric takes the point. Doesn't get a really good lead with the red where it is. He might have a ticky. Might have a ticky off the red. There's no kiss there. Getting off the left side of the yellow is very tricky because almost certainly he'll have too much English, but let's see what he tries to do. Oh, you're going to try to spin it short, long, short. Oh, when he gets a kiss. Very challenging shot. Harry plays a beautiful cross table. Tying it up at 9 again. A little cat and mouse. Jeong has a... Harry's left Daniel a pretty good natural. He can go off at either side of the white. And he's electing to go thin. Oh, this is unusual. Really unusual. He might actually make that. So he missed the ball completely. And he opens up the table for Eric with not only a makeable shot, but something that he should be able to do something with. See if he just cinches it or tries to control the balls. Well, he does a pretty good job of controlling the balls, and he left a good round the table for Sangjin. Sangjin should make this, and although it's not that easy to hold the position, he'll have to play this with a little speed and make sure he makes the point. Sangjin actually gets a kiss. He would have liked to drive. He was trying to drive that ball out. Needed to hit a little fuller. Hard to ask for position on that shot. Plays this off the red. Let's see what he does here. He's actually going to go a little short and then back out. So this is actually built into the speed of the shot. Good shot. Now he'll probably, because he can't cue over the. Well, yeah, well he's gonna try to go long, long, short. Very sensitive shot. And Jeong has to hit the ball perfectly. Lets it slip away a little bit. Misses the shot. Gives Eric and Sangjin. This is not that easy. You know, he might play this cushion first off the red. Probably what he's looking at, with a little speed, and then kind of diving forward a little bit with English to the middle of the long rail. Just using speed to control the line. Kind of hits it pretty good, but too much English. A good effort. I think he mishit the first ball. It's hard to judge off the rail. Harry's gonna kind of play this very touchy cross table shot. Try to hold the ball up. Looks like he's trying to play this in no English and just stunning it cross table a few times. See, long, 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 I think. Ooh, long, long, long. Very nice. Use speed to have it hook after the second rail. And a little bit of follow. Very nicely done. That's 11. Daniel's got a very makeable shot to the left side of the white. He'll spin it, a little angle, and he misses. So it looks like Sangjin's going to try to play this. If he can reach it, he'd like to play this on the right side of the red and play this natural. Short, long, short. Very tempted to do it, but it's very hard to reach. Looks like he can hardly reach it. Oh, he can cue. He's got his head over the cue, so he looks pretty comfortable. And he hits it perfectly. Opens the table up for Eric. Ties it up for 11. And Eric has a pretty makeable shot. I think he'll probably have to spin this off the left side of the red. He's looking at his third rail. Probably going to have a lot of English on this. He's got to take care of that hole. There's a little hole between the yellow and the rail, and you don't want to go there. Curious to see if he takes a thinner hit or does more ball and more spin with a slow cue ball. Too much spin, or he makes it perfectly. Nice. Very nice shot, and Sangjin has the table wide open. He can do a lot of different things. He's going to take care that the red doesn't bother the yellow, and he'll go 3 rails, long, short, long. I think that's what he's going to do. He probably needs to decide if he's going to go short, and he definitely didn't decide not to miscue. And now the opportunity for Harry with a short angle, and where he can control the ball for Daniel. You can either go off the red or off the white, and probably control the balls in either situation. Looks like he's going off the white. Ooh, now if he had just skinned that red with that white in the corner, Daniel would have an easy natural. He did everything but score the point. I think Frederick Jeong's perfect advice on position play, his first point was make the point. Don't play position and not make the point. Okay, he's going to hit a lot of ball and spin this slowly to the first rail. Let it slip on him, went a little long. Try to play a 7-railer, very, very thin. He does go very thin. He does hit 7 rails, but doesn't make. Oh, he makes the point. Beautiful 7-railer. And Harry now ties it up at 12. Harry playing this sensitive short, long, long. But he's so good at these types of shots. And look what he does and leaves Daniel another makeable 5-railer. He'll play this long. No kisses here. He'll just try to hit the corner with a lot of English. Oops. He misses the hit. Goes a little bit too short. And ties it at 13. Takes the lead, 13-12. Now Sangjin's left with this bank shot. No, with this very thin red. He can feather the red. He might be able to make this. The red hardly moving. And he does that perfectly. Very nice. What a hit. And very unfortunate with where that red ball ended up, but Eric had hit that first and spin down. hit the middle of the short rail with a lot of spin, try to make this bigger. That's what he's trying to do. Nope, just touched it on the way in, so ties it at 13. Leaves Harry a hanger. Harry's going to try to put these balls in the middle of the table again, which he does very, very well. I just love how he's setting up Daniel. You can see how he knows he has to control the balls, because Daniel doesn't have the same skills as he has to control the balls. But Daniel knows pretty much every shot on the table. As you can see, he nails that perfectly. Daniel is a very experienced player. He just doesn't have that same touch that Harry has. Again, Harry needs to control the balls again. He's unfortunately can't see the white ball, so he's got to do something off the red. Looks like he's going to cross it. 2 longs and a short. Judging the diving hook, which he does perfectly. It's a beautiful shot, and look what he leaves Daniel some more chances. Daniel must love to have him as a teammate. Now Daniel can either hit very full and stun this to the short rail, or he plays a short angle with a lot of precision and just misses the ball. Just misses the ball. But it's a good try. And not an easy shot. Oh, Sangjin can try to hit a ball 9 feet away, get a perfect hit, and then go short, long, long. Judging the hold up on the second rail, on the third rail. There might be something off the red though, but it looks like he's just very invested in hitting the yellow. Looks like he's drawing the left. Well, unsuccessful in that attempt. So, what? Taking a break? Oh, I'm not. They're just taking a break. Players are taking a break, mid-game break. Usually at the midpoint of the game, which is 15, players are allowed to take a break. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Predator, Carom Cues, 3cushioncues.com, Predator Arena Billiard Light, Carom Cafe, USBA for making this tournament possible. And everybody's just glad to get out and play a little billiards. In this little bit of a different format we're not used to playing in New York, but everybody seems to like. Certainly the players like it. This is an interesting dynamic of playing with a partner and then trying to work together to make points. This is the Carom Cafe 3-cushion Scotch doubles final match, and we're playing Harry Pena and Daniel Jeong. Harry Pena is a very experienced player. He wins a lot of tournaments in the local area. Daniel Jeong is a house player, very enthusiastic and very knowledgeable. And Harry's chosen him as his partner against Eric Kwon and Sang-Jin Lee. Sang-Jin Lee is one of the best three-cushion players in the New York area, and Eric is a greatly improved player. They've teamed up they've done very well in the tournament, now reaching the final. Once again, thank you to Predator, CRM, Carom Cues, the Predator Revo 3-cushion Carom shaft, and 3cushioncues.com. You can buy the shafts there. You can buy all Revo shafts there. We also are playing under the beautiful Predator Arena billiard lights that really like the table with a very even distribution of light. It's very rich light that everybody loves to play under. Players love the light because it doesn't flicker, it's very comfortable for the eyes. In their flagship model, you can adjust the color temperature. You can really experience what it's like to play always under a TV table, because the light was designed for streaming. Okay, the players are coming back. Let's continue. Okay. So it's a very close match. Harry and Daniel are up by 3 points on Eric and Sang-Jin. And he's going to play an interesting shot. Very high speed, long, short, long, long, red. Oh, got a kiss. He was just trying to barely pass the kiss and then get the line. But just missed the hit. So Eric's got a challenging shot. He's got to hit it really thin and hit the long rail. If he does that, he should avoid any kisses and do that. He might play across table off the right side of the yellow, but if he can hit the ball very finely and he can touch that long cushion, he can play it. You know, he's going to play the cross table. Long, long, long. It almost seemed like he was going for a long, long short, but in any case, good effort, but he missed. And now Daniel Jeong is going to go around the table and make sure that he cuts that white ball away from the red, in between the red. That's what he's looking at. He's looking at his line, and he's going to try to avoid this kiss. Let's see how he does it. Looks like he played it 4 cushions to avoid the kiss, but he went through the hole. It's always a problem. But he doesn't leave a very easy shot for Sang-Jin. Sang-Jin could play a 7-railer if he can slice that yellow ball so thin it goes in between the red and the corner, but I don't think he's going to go for that. He's going to play the red ball and go 4 rails. Be a nice hit if he makes it. Hits it thin. Ooh, he gets a friendly kiss. Looks like it's on its way. Ooh, almost gets lucky there. Almost gets lucky. Harry now Looks like he might try to feather this red ball if he can pass the kiss with the yellow and the red. Or he can try to go to the left side of the red. No, it looks like he's going to try to pass this kiss. Maybe dive forward and play it short. That's what he's doing. A little intricate shot there, and he passes all the kisses. Very nice shot that he just played. He made it look a lot easier than it was. And Daniel Jeong's going to have to do a similar shot, but he's going to play it short. Avoid the kisses, and does he make it? He does. Daniel does a good job, and he gives Harry, as long as this red doesn't freeze on the rail, he'll have a good shot. So Harry will just play this 3 rails. Very controlled spin shot, no kiss. And I think if he makes this, Daniel will have another very makeable shot. Let's see. The finesse, very good. Expands their lead to 6, and now they're reaching toward the end, the last 10 points, and Eric and Sangjin have to make their move now. Harry's going to play a very touchy, long shot. I mean, Daniel was going to play a touchy, long, but now he's been coached. By Harry to play it on the right side of the rail, but Daniel wasn't able to make that point. So they'll take a few points more, and now have quite a big lead. Eric's faced with this, what looks like a very difficult shot. He can play a ticky. He's looking at a ticky. He's got to touch the yellow ball after 1 rail perfectly to make this ticky, which he does. Almost. Very good try. Gives Harry another spin shot. I think he'll hit a lot of ball and go slowly to magnify that red ball on that last rail. That's what he just did, and he hit it perfectly. And he got a little friendly kiss that even made the position better. Gives Daniel, and what a great position to be going into the last 10 points. Daniel's got a short angle, which he's very good at, and sure Harry's thinking, just make the point, I don't care what you leave me, and he just misses it. Sangjin happy to get back to table. He'll play across table here. Sometimes you have to play this with a little bit of left English, but it looks like he's just playing it with follow and a little bit of right. The right holds up on this second rail, and he hits it perfectly. Ooh, if he gets, if Eric can see thin enough on the red, he might be able to play at 5 rails. You really have to feather this, and maybe even hold it up with no English or a little reverse. Got to hit it very thin. Hit a little hold up, but not enough, and misses the shot short. Team makes 1 for 14, still behind by 6 points, and it's getting very dangerous. It's getting to the end of the game here. Harry and Daniel looking to close this out. He's going to try to drop this in with very little English. He's got to get a perfect hit on this ball, perfect action, and he does. He hits that really, really sweet. Wow, look at that. Daniel hit that really well. Very happy about that. Harry is very happy about that because he's got another makeable shot at the table. A little bit challenging because he's thinking of going to the left side and going short. He's got to nail the corner with some speed. He's got to avoid the kiss of the yellow into the red. So bank the white into the red, with speed. Oh, he had the speed. He avoided all the kisses. Just missed the point. And Sangjin is happy to have a pretty wide open table. I think he'll probably play well, he has to hit the red ball, but he'll probably play long, short, long. And he's got to avoid a hole there. Because there's a few problems here. The red ball can go and bother the yellow. Interesting. I'm wondering what he's looking at because he looks to be looking at a different angle. Yeah, no, he's going to play the shot I was talking about, the short angle. But he's got to be careful of that hole. That yellow, the space between the yellow and the rail looms large, and the red ball needs to also stay away from the yellow. That's what he's thinking about. And let's see if he can manage this and give his partner an easy position if he can. Well, he avoided the kiss. One of them anyway. But it was a lot tougher. That shot was a lot tougher than it looked. All the problems that I described. Daniel will try to suck this to the upper right corner. Oh, yeah, and look at this, and go short. He did it to the lower right corner and he played it short. That was really nice. That was a good shot. And he's expanded their lead to 23. It's going to be very soon almost insurmountable. He's going to do a follow shot. Short, long, long. Built-in safety here. Oh, he never even cared about safety. He played it rail first with the perfect action to score. Gives Daniel a big opening. And Daniel gets some coaching now. He's getting some coaching from the master, and now he'll try. Oh, and he passes all the kisses, and he makes the point. What a beautiful shot. Yep, I guess Harry gave him the right advice. He probably told him to play it 3 or 5 with that speed. With that speed, a lot of good things will happen, and a lot of good things did happen. They made the point. They run a run of 3. They need 5 to win. And here's Harry. He likes to be at the table now. Playing a very, very sensitive shot. Built-in safety, but he hits it too thin or too full, depending on what his intentions were there. We'll never know. And with the defensive move and being 11 points ahead, Eric and Sangjin have their work cut out for them. 25-14 is not insurmountable, but they have to play very smart and stop making any mistakes. So Eric playing a 6-railer, trying to squeeze into this little tiny hole, and almost does it. It's a good effort. Kicking 6 rails into a tiny little microscopic hole. It's hard to do when you're 11 points behind in the final match. Ooh. Daniel Jeong tries to do a tiki hold-up, but he does so with a little bit of a defense there. Pretty smart shot. You see, if he plays defense, he'll reduce the chances of Sangjin scoring and then give Harry even more chances. So it's very strategic. Sangjin gets a very good hit, but the red is nestled deep in the corner and makes it extra small. And it's a good effort, but he also returns the safety and challenges Harry to play a similar shot. if Harry can, he will. Looks like he's trying. He's going to play very. Oh, he completely abandoned that, and he tried to play it by doubling the short rail, and which he almost did, but he needed a lot more English. We saw Mike Chen in the last semifinal match make that shot. It was pretty amazing. So Eric tries the four railer. You need to get a perfect action on this first rail so that you take a straight line. Oh, he hits it beautifully. Should nail it right in the middle. That's a great hit. $15 to 25, and not an easy shot for Sangjin. I'm surprised he's not going off the red, but he's thinking he has to play a little safety. I just don't see any solutions off the yellow. You know, it's not something that you can really attack. Well, he hit it thin. That was his job. He had to hit it thin and just not risk the yellow ball returning to that half of the table. It's a smart move. Keeps the red small. Reduces the optionality for Daniel and Harry, who only need 5. Now Daniel's going to go for 3 rails first, short, long, long, and if he catches just about a quarter ball on the white, he can make it. But he missed all the balls. But he played it with a kind of speed where it didn't matter. From the white ball's position, it's a very, very difficult shot. Now Eric's forced to hit the red, even though he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to hit the red because he just want to open it up and leave an easy shot in case he misses. So he's going to try to do something off the yellow, but I just don't see it. I just don't see anything off the yellow. So let's see what he does. I don't envy his position. There's nothing really to do here. He can try rail first. It looks like he's going to try a force follow shot and try to hit the third rail, microscopic third rail right near the red. He hopes he doesn't get a kiss. Yeah, that's a problem. Kiss can foil all your safety intentions. He gets a little bit fortunate because the yellow ball stays near the long rail, and he almost looks like he played a safety, but he dodged a bullet there. He knows it, and Harry is thinking about some kind of bank shot. He's not going to hit the red. Well, I don't even think he can hit the red, but oh, he's going to try to do something here. He's trying to go under the. Ooh, he tried to kick 2 rails hard under the yellow and then stun into the red. That was very adventurous, but also same thing. Doesn't want to hit the red. But look what he left him. He left Sangjin with a natural that you could almost not place the balls in a better position. It's a great opportunity for Sangjin to attack now. And I think he'll hit this firm to dislodge the red. And oh, that's good. He dislodged the red. It's good for them because they could make more points. Having that red tiny in the corner was not helping anybody. Now Eric's got a very makeable short, long into a big red. If he plays it with a good speed, he can drive the yellow into all sorts of good positions. It's built-in safety, but I think he'll try to make this because this is a very makeable and a good opportunity. Oh, he hits a little too thin. He played the safety speed, but that looks like that's all he did. Didn't hit it full enough. Didn't sell out though. Daniel Jeong is not going to attempt to to hit the white super thin and do anything with it there. It's too dangerous. He'll probably play a bank shot and try to, you know, hit off the top of the white and use a speed, so he'll have a good chance of scoring. That's what he's looking at. He's looking at the bank shot. That's his best choice. Hit quarter ball, half ball, any amount of ball, and you probably make it. This is a little bit. Oh, yep, it's a very good try. And kind of a smart. Well, Seongjin should be able to tickle the left side of this yellow. That's the right move, because he'll leave the yellow on that side of the table, and he'll. Oh, he's trying to draw this ball. He's going aggressive here. He tried to go aggressive, and it looks like he might sell out here because that yellow ball is coming back, and it looks like it might deliver a five rail natural or a 4-rail natural to the players that only need 5. Very dangerous position. He'll go directly to the short rail. No kisses here. And he should make this. The red ball big as a basketball. Only this kiss that he needs to avoid, but no problem. And he does a good job of giving Daniel some kind of opportunity here. Daniel, hopefully he can hit the white ball out of there and go 3 rails without kissing the red out. I think he can do it. It's about half ball, so. Passes the kiss very skillfully. Makes a great shot. Harry should, now that's 27, they're playing for 3 now. Seongjin and Eric are very concerned. They're running out of time. Little draw, and he'll probably play 5. And it's very close. Leaves Eric across table, which Eric has to slice and dive right into the corner. Good chance if he makes it, he'll leave Seongjin with a nice position. There is no tomorrow. Now is the time. A little too much hold up, not deep enough into the corner. It's just a lot of pressure with Harry and Daniel needing only 3 points to even make all the basic shots that you normally make in practice can become very difficult. And Daniel cinches that one. Look at the balls roll into position for a very, very I wouldn't say easy shot, but for Harry it looks like a hanger. Hits it perfectly. Now they're playing for 1. And Daniel Jeong can pretty much try whatever he wants. He's going to look for this short angle. It's sensitive, but let's see if he can do that. He's sometimes very good at this. He hits it perfectly. Daniel and Harry winning the first Scotch doubles Carom Cafe team tournament against Eric Kwon and Seongjin Lee. Really, it was a blowout. There was a moment in the middle where they had a chance to come back, but Harry and Daniel really took advantage of the mistakes and kept their lead and commanding win. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Predator Carom Cues, Predator Arena Light, 3cushioncues.com, where you can buy all that stuff. Predator Carom equipment, Revo shafts that are really changing the game. And we thank Carom Cafe the owner, Michael Kang, for hosting this wonderful event to really get the players, that are coming out from the pandemic. Many of whom have gotten the vaccines. Some of them have already recovered from COVID themselves. Everybody's very eager to start playing again. And this team tournament is a very nice way of bringing players out. So we thank Michael Kang and all his efforts for bringing the tournament.
High-run money of $300. And $1,000 for the third prize.
So Michael Kang gives the high run of 10 to Sunny and Mike 10.
Jeong and Mr. An. That's it. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to this. All right. You're not running away with this. Okay. Second place finish. Mr. Sang Lee and Eric Kwon. Congratulations.
Eric Kwon and Sang Lee get second.
Okay, now the champions. Pena.
Oh, that's for that?
Yeah, there's both of them. Oh, both of them. Nice championship. First time ever. Scotch double champion in Carom. Congratulations.
Harry seems to have been winning everything these days. Chooses the right partner in Daniel Jeong, the talented house player, and takes him to the championship.
And Sunday also. Okay.
So as they pose for the pictures, Michael Kang is congratulating the first winners of the Carom Cafe first three-cushion Scotch doubles tournament. Harry Pena, one of the nation's best players.
Okay. Now
Daniel
we have
Jeong.
Another business. We have another tournament starting tomorrow, and we have to do
Michael Kang's announcing
the groups now.
the
Just give me 1 second.
start of the next event this weekend, which starts tomorrow, which is a singles event, double elimination singles tournament, three-cushion tournament. So stay tuned. We're gonna stream that starting tomorrow. So everybody look out for that. Once again, let's thank Predator Carom Cues, Predator Arena Billiard Light, 3cushioncues.com, where you can buy all your Revos and 3-cushion cues, Silva, Aurum, P3, and Sport cues of Predator, and the Predator Carom Revo 3-cushion shafts, 11.8 Revo shafts, and any other Predator gear that you need. I'd like to thank Michael Kang, the owner of Carom Cafe, and all the players that participated in the tournament. Okay, signing off. This is Ira Lee, and hope everybody enjoyed the presentation. Talk to you soon.